Hi there and welcome back to the channel, back today with a new video. And today's video, as you can see if you've been following along with the playlist, we're back in the game Prodeus, continuing our 100% completion. And we're on the level, the Gate to Chaos today, but we'll go do the last two levels, so it might be a little bit longer because Gate to Chaos is quite a long level. And then we're just going to do the last level because the last level is basically just a boss fight. So, with all that said, we're going to jump in and we're going to complete this last video. So we need 10 ore here, so we should have 50 total when we complete the level. So let's jump on in and get started. Now, full disclosure, I can't remember this level all too well. It was a bit all over the place when I did it, because it is so big and so sort of round and loops. So I'm just hoping that I can remember where the vast majority of things are and take it from there. But we'll do a fair bit of exploring while we do this level as well, anyway, just to be certain that we're not missing anything. But I'm pretty confident that we'll find the majority of things. There'll just be a few things that we do, obviously, or I say do, but that could end up being overlooked. As always, just make sure you're killing all these enemies and clearing out everywhere you go before you start exploring the area. Otherwise you'll end up taking unnecessary damage, or if you're playing it on a harder difficulty than me, than I am at the moment even, you take a lot of unnecessary damage and possibly even get yourself killed. So again, just make sure you're clearing out all the enemies. You don't want to miss any for your 100% completion either. I should point out, if you're picking the playlist up here and this is the first video you watched, the 100% completions are just, you need to get all the ore, all the secret locations, kill all the enemies and do it without dying. So it can be a little bit time consuming and tricky because you've got to explore all the levels, but it's honestly not that bad at all. Anyway, so we're going up this lift to start with, and again just keep our eyes peeled for anything. So far there's been very little to get us any of the collectibles of that so far. So yeah, and we go and we just drop down. Okay, we can see that one there. Get that later on. Okay, now just be careful at the end of the level because you come back down to this room and that floor opens unexpectedly. If you fall down that, then there's absolutely no way of finding, like, exploring everything and finding that you've got everything. And you can also fall down it before you've finished off all your kills, obviously, so that obviously would be a catastrophe. Okay, so collect everything and explore everywhere. Pull that wee lever, and this side part opens up. Again, just make sure you're killing all these enemies. Miss anything. If we go down here first of all, okay, that's opened up a lot bigger area than I remember. Kill all that. Come down and round here, we get our first secret and our first bit of ore. I'm not sure I'm going the way that you're meant to start with, but we'll explore this way anyway. I do actually want to divert back the way, because I do think we're getting a bit into the level. I think I've maybe went one of the ways to go when I wasn't intending to do that. I was intending to try and do a bit out here. Just check under here. Yep, that's what I was looking for. Get this bit of ore. And take out these two enemies that spawn. From here you can, well, not do that. From here you can run and double jump up here if you wish, but these doors open later on anyway, so it's not the biggest of deals. But yeah, it was just to come back and get that bit of ore that we had went by. I think we come back here later anyway, so it's not the biggest thing to miss. You just don't want to miss anything when you're going through these playthroughs. You want to make sure you're getting everything and checking everything off when possible. So again, you can see there's a bit down there, and I'm going to stay up here momentarily. I know there's some enemies up here, and I don't know if we can get back round to them just yet. But no, we'll just jump down. We'll jump down, we'll get the ore. And we'll worry about getting back up there now. I think that's easier so that we don't forget about it. It's liable to forget about this wee bit and forget about the enemies as well as the ore. And as you'll discover yourself, if you haven't already by this point, if you're playing along, it's one thing to miss a bit of ore that you can run in and quickly run about the level like a madman looking for, and a complete different thing to have to go through and do all the kills all over again. Oh yeah, the pressure switch opens that, and that lets us start to come up the top. And you always just want to make sure you take out the enemies before you start really exploring, but there are some bits you will want to explore, obviously. Again, just me double checking that I haven't missed anything coming up this way, but I think we're fine. I think the first bit's in here somewhere, is it not? No, not this one. There's a bit like that which you'll see. Oh, we'll get that just now while we're here. Secret. What did that open? Ah, opened here. Perfect. But there is a tower like that sort of bit where you have to jump up to, but I can't remember which one it is, which is why I'm checking everywhere. It's this one, it's further up. Fine just now. So again, just make sure you're circling around and checking for all these enemies that nothing gets stuck behind the wall, behind a gate or a pillar or something like that. And there's nothing in that wee bit. I thought there might have been something there. Okay. So we continue on. So just for clarification, at this point we are 2 out of 5 of the secrets, 94 out of 211 kills, and 4 of the ore at this point. So we come up here, again, just clear out some of these enemies. so. What you want to do is head along the side of here to get another bit of ore. And then if we head around here, like I said earlier, there's one of those towers. It's this one, as I said. You want to just jump up to one of these bits. This one's probably the best. And double jump dash to get a secret and a bit of ore. And then we'll head up here and kill these enemies. And we've now got 3 of the 5 secrets, 100 out of 211 kills, and 6 of the ore. So we're still missing 4 ore. And 2 secrets, and I'm pretty sure I know where at least one of those secrets are. In fact, I think I know where both are. But the second one is ridiculously easy to miss because it's a doom door, as I like to call them. A doom door is what I call the make sure you actually killed that guy. I thought I had, but he didn't die. A doom door is what I call the sort of invisible walls that you can just press on the wall and it opens. There's no indication that you can open the wall, you just sort of click on it and it opens for no real reason. There's a couple of those scattered throughout the games as nods to Doom. I mean, the whole game's a nod to Doom, basically. But it plays very, very well. If you like Doom, you'll love this game. I've said that before, but if you like Doom, you'll love this. So again, just have a wee quick look around up here. We don't want to continue too far in case we miss anything. I don't see any switches or anything that we can hit other than this one, so we'll go ahead and continue the level. Which should open something. This side. Again, a good indication of what's opened up is where the enemies are coming from. Again, just clear these guys out at the switch and just double check that we haven't missed anything in this little room. But again, fairly comfortable in the determination that we've not. Here. Doesn't look like anything, okay. So we just continue on around here, I think. I don't see anything else that we've got to do yet. Again, just make sure you're checking all these areas to make sure that anything doesn't just get triggered spawning in as you walk closer to it. But yeah, I think that gate's locked yet. There's no switches, was there? No. And just continue on. Grab some health if you need it. Again, those red things around the enemy, if it wasn't obvious, are shields. So killing 10 of them will get your 10, I think it's 10, will get your 10 shield enemy kills. So you should get it nice and easy on this level. But again, just double checking that we've not missed anything on the way by. Okay, and so we get to this room. So you can jump back up here if you drop down into this main room once it opens into the mausoleum. Not a mausoleum. What's the word I'm looking for? Labyrinth. Once it opens up into its labyrinth form, but it's not the easiest of jumps. So try to make sure you've got as much as you can before you get to this point. So again, just take out all the enemies, make sure you've not missed any that are skulking in wee corners. You can't really do anything in this room at present, so we're going to continue on. We will come back here in a bit as part of the natural run of the level, but once you drop down here, that's when it starts to open up into the labyrinth. After you've hit this switch, like so. So when you come back out here, you're now in inside the labyrinth that I was speaking about. So again, be very careful that you don't miss any enemies in this labyrinth. Again, don't be afraid to pick up any health, get the auto map there that you may require. Now there is a secret in this labyrinth somewhere, so it can be tricky to spot or find. But if you keep running about the labyrinth, you'll come across it eventually. And if you don't, once you find your way out of the labyrinth, you can sort of look from the top a little bit to get an idea of where it is. Just finding your way out of the labyrinth, as it were. It can be quite tricky. But I've actually found the have I? No, I found the way back to where I came into the labyrinth from that switch, which is not helpful. Thought for a second I'd actually found the secret. Again, it should just be a case of running about the place until you find the end of this. There's the end of the labyrinth here. So you get up the top, take care of this enemy first, and if you jump across the top a bit, you should see a bit that looks, take care of that enemy as well, that looks different from the rest. That's not that. I'm not going to see it, might even be, so it's in here. So just take care of the enemies that spawn and come in and get the secret and the ore. And now it's just the daunting task of finding your way back out of this labyrinth. But hopefully that won't be too bad. I think it was round here somewhere. Or am I going back to the beginning? No, there it is. I was right. So, and then if you come up the ramp when you come out of the labyrinth and turn back round, you can jump up these blocks to get another bit of ore. And so, at this point in the video, we're on 4 out of 5 secrets, 169 out of the 211 kills, and we are missing 2 bits of ore. So, not the worst. And we missed that spectacularly. So just don't do what I did and actually make the jump. Or don't do that. Be much more careful with your jumps. Maybe even be a better thing to say. Until we continue on. I actually think we've missed one bit of ore somewhere, but we'll find out in a minute. Because I know where one is, because this is the bit with the doom room, as I like to call it, but you'll get to see that in a minute in action. So as you can see, if you walk over here, there's absolutely no indication that there's anything behind here. If you press square on the PlayStation control pad, is it that room? We'll hold that thought. There we go. If you press square on this bit, it opens the wall. I knew it was that side, I was a little bit confused there. So we're missing one piece of ore. We've got all secrets. So we're doing okay. We just need to double check around for the ore, if we can. Hopefully we've not missed it somewhere we can't get back to, or whether it's still to come. I can't quite remember where. Oh, it's right there, so even better. We've got all the ore. And so we might actually have done all this fairly well. Kills pending. Again, just make sure you're coming round here and not dropping down those stairs, or you'll miss some of these kills. I think you might have to come round this way to start with anyway, because I think we hit this switch first. then some more kills will spawn in as we go back the way, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Nothing that way, so we do want to go down this way now again. The enemy being on the stairs is a good indication that's the way you're meant to go now. And so, as we get to this bit, wrong button, we have all secrets and we only need 11 more kills. And we're pretty sure we have all of the ore. Kill that guy. And again, be very careful because this floor opens up in the middle. Oh yeah, and hit this switch. This will start off everything. Like so. And just make sure you get all your kills before you continue on. You get that other guy as quickly as possible. Like so. Just, as I say, stick into the wall so that if the floor opens up, you don't fall down it. So that you can check that you've got everything. And we do, we've got all kills, all secrets, and all the ore, and we haven't died. So that's us 100% of the level. We're going to jump on in the portal. Beautiful. And straightforward and simple as that. Thankfully we didn't miss anything, and I'm sure we got all the ore, but we'll see that on the main screen when it comes up. Perfect, and so now we just jump into the last level of the game. This will be the last level you need to do for your 100% completion if you've been following along. And all this is, as you can see, there is no ore. All this is simply just kills. It's sort of a boss level. So we go in here and we kill all the enemies and we're done. The game is complete. Again, just pick up any ammo and armour you need and start taking out the enemies as fast as you can. Now there are only 22 enemies in this apparently. It does feel like more. As I say, it definitely feels like there's more than 22 enemies here. up there, that's what it is. Use this because I don't have any bullets from other guns. Hoping I had the lock-on launcher or the sniper shot, but I don't. And that's us. End of the level. Yep, all kills, everything done. And that is the end of the game. You'll just see the ending here. Which looks like it's setting up for potentially a Prodeus 2, would be my guess. But we'll see in the future if one ever gets made. But anyway, really enjoyed this game, thought it was a lot of fun. And that's why I decided to share a 100% completion run playthrough with you here on the channel. I hope you had fun playing along, or I hope that the videos helped you find any of the secrets or the lore or that you were missing yourself in your own run through. And thanks for watching and thanks for supporting the channel. Don't forget to do all the good stuff like share and subscribe, and all that really helps me out. I really appreciate it more than you'll ever know. But until the next video, I hope you all have a wonderful festive period, and I hope you're all doing well, and yeah, hope you're all having a great day. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.